Hi Cassie, it's Keisha. I really enjoyed reading your argumentative paper. Right here I've highlighted, I will admit that using writing prompts is easier and assignments are completed much earlier. However, easy and quick is not the vision that we share for our students. It's a strong statement and it is so true. Here, after much research and incorporating new practices into my own classroom, it is evident that using writing prompts to teach our students writing is not an effective strategy. I thought that was a nice thesis statement. And here, in your second paragraph, one of the main focuses of a writing workshop is the students' ability to choose their own topics for writing. Um, this is your first argument. And then right here I've highlighted, if we want students to do their best when writing, we must allow them to write about things that are important to them. I strongly agree with that. As adults, we know how important it is for us to be able to write about things that we strongly agree with. Writing prompts are ineffective in this area because there is no way we can choose a writing prompt for the class that appeals to every student in it. I like how you stated why this is not an effective strategy to use. And here, another reason another reason writing prompts are ineffective, especially with our young children, is because there are many things that they are unfamiliar with. Um, Once again, you stated another argument, another way that it's ineffective. And recently, my students and I were reading about the ocean, and we did we wrote in our journals when we were finished, and of course the students who had seen the ocean, um, their writing pieces were a lot better just because they had that experience. While the teacher considered these students poor writers, they may very well have been able to write much more effective pieces if they had been able to write about something that they were knowledgeable and interested in. And that goes back to what I was saying. Students must have that background knowledge. And I've highlighted this here um, because you have showed that there was a study that was performed on these practices. And I went on to highlight this whole area here because you went on to tell how the research was done, how data was collected, and you was able to demonstrate the results of that classroom investigation. When we give our students writing prompts, we are taking away one of the most essential tools they have in learning, their ability to think and reason. I highlighted this because you described what kind of study was done and you demonstrated the results. And I love that sentence, by the way. Very strong. Here in yellow, I highlighted this section of your paragraph um, because it produces a strong argument to why teachers should use these practices. And I thought you did a really good job demonstrating a really good argument there. and here in green, I really like this paragraph as well because it shows that you, as a teacher, have personally um, done this in your own classroom and you tried the strategy, and it really validates the research. Here in red, writing prompts limit students' choices in writing and weaken students' ability to think for themselves, much less think about their thinking. Um, Here you just go back to summarize um, your purpose for this writing piece, and I thought you did a wonderful job with your argument, and I feel like you accomplished your author's agenda. Nice job, Cassie. I hope you have a great week and enjoy the rest of the course, and I'll see you next week.